I had to slide it over a little bit. The sun was shining just a little bit too hard through the blinds. Anyway, here we go. D Champ, intellectually stimulating. How are you? Ladies and gentlemen, I need to talk to you about something and I need you to listen to me. I started about, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. I started a research experiment with a doctor. We started this experiment because so many men, so many women kept coming to us saying, man, what's going on with the dating scene? The dating scene is dying. What's going on? What's going on with men? What's going on with women? What is it? I said, okay, we're going to start an experiment. So the women always complain about men. Always. But the men didn't complain. Or we did not have the platform to. Now, so many men, hundreds of thousands of men all over the world are getting together and they're having the exact same experiences. Tell me how that happens. What response are we getting from the women? You're hurt. You're bitter. Who hurt you? You holding on to past hurts. You hate women. Your mama black. Why don't you love us sisters? We're the most unprotected and unprovided for group in the whole world. Now see, all this came from men getting on platforms and saying, hey, this is what I've been through. This is what I'm going through. This is what's going on with me. This is the way I've been treated by women. Men getting red pill, blue pill, black pill, MGTOW, SYSBM. Men giving up, walking away from dating, walking away from marriages. Because it's just not working. Many men that I've talked to, and I'm going to name a specific case, this man was married for 29 years. His wife filed for divorce. He showed me the paperwork. After 29 years, she just said, I'm done. He said, babe, what are you talking about? You're done. After 29 years, you're not going to work on it? There's nothing to talk about? After 29 years, she said it was him and filed for divorce. He said, babe, we got kids in college. We have a couple of kids left at home. It didn't matter. She's done. He didn't cheat. He didn't have any side women. They have 4 kids, $1 million home. As a matter of fact, he just bought her a new car. But now she's done. You see, when she's done, she didn't want to talk about it. She just filed for divorce. She didn't have a conversation with the husband. She just filed for divorce. She didn't try to work it out. She just filed for divorce. After she filed for divorce, all of a sudden she started dogging this dude out. Now all of our friends was like, no, whoa, now. You wrong. You filed for divorce out of the blue. This man has provided for you. This man has done so many things for you over the last, I know, 25 years. There's been periods of time where she's ran all over the world. He stayed with the kids. But now it's his fault. Yet she's taking all kind of trips all over the world, taking pictures and everything. We know what it is. See, that's one case. Let me tell you about another case. This man has worked for the same company over 30 years. This man married this woman with 2 children, took her children in, raised them as his own. His wife started taking girls' trips. Check this out. Taking her girls' trips to Jamaica. She's going to Jamaica over and over and over again. All of a sudden, she's complaining that the man's not doing this at home. The man's not doing that at home. This man bought you a car. This man bought you a Mercedes and a Mustang and 2 motorcycles. This man, you have a home. This man's building y'all a new house in the country from scratch. He bought the land. He was tilting it on a tractor for you. But you went off to another country and found another man. Now, all of a sudden, they're going through a divorce. Another issue. Man meets a woman, they meet in church. They meet in church. She's in the choir, usher board, church secretary. She puts up a front. Ladies and gentlemen, this front lasted for years. All of a sudden, we all said, man, what's going on with her? All of a sudden, the true woman came out. The ghetto hood chick came out. She got tired of wearing the mask. She got comfortable. Come on, you see, I have notice after notice after notice. I have action after action after action. I have experience after experience after experience. I told you I've been doing this for the last 15 years. You see, when I started talking about it, women dogged me out. It's many women that won't even talk to me right now because they say, oh, you hate women. No, I don't. I love women. I love women. All women. I've been all over the world. Italy, Germany, Tokyo, Japan, Austria, Switzerland, Africa, Australia, the Caribbean, the Solomon Islands, Hawaii. I've been all over the world. Iceland, Greenland, Spain, Portugal, London, UK. I've been all over the world. Feminine women are all over the world. You see, now men are understanding that we got a problem. And I understand why a lot of men have given up. I see. If a man meets a woman and just tries to basically get to know her, that's it. Get to know how she is, who she is. Get to know her personality. Just take his time. Some women think there's something wrong with that man. I've done it. A woman tells me, "What? You ain't trying to have sex with me?" Sweetie, I'm just trying to get to know you. Because if you have sex with a woman that's crazy, you have just created a problem for yourself. If you show a crazy woman where you live, you have just created a problem for yourself. Yes. So the best thing for you to do is wait on the sex. Find out who she is first. But for most women, that's moving too slow. Take me out to dinner. Spend money on me for what? Let us find out if you are worth it first. Because as men, we want return on investments. But see, there are so many men now who are saying, wait, it's just not worth it. That's why we have so many men going their own way. Save yourself, black man. Because it seems like a lot of black women don't like us. Regardless of what you say, we see how you treat us. That's actions and words. So, sisters, what are we supposed to do? Where are we supposed to go? You know, I was talking to this woman. She loves Whitney Houston. Loves Whitney Houston. I was listening to a track by Whitney Houston, The Greatest Love of All. You know what Whitney said? Something profound. She said, learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. Not finding someone else and falling in love. Not meeting your soulmate. She said, learning to love yourself. Self is the greatest love of all. And you know the saddest thing about this whole dating quadrundrum? In our DNA, we're not meant to be alone. Even in the Holy Bible, it states, man was not made to be alone. But where are we? Look at the current state of society. Men and women feel that just because they make the money, that they don't need us. I'm going to say this again. Men and women make children. Children and families are necessary for the race to continue. Where is our race? Because I know so many women who don't like us, who don't like our own men, and it's sad because we love our sisters. You know, Eve listened to the devil. That was the fall of paradise. Ladies, who are you listening to now? D-Champ, intellectually stimulating. Let me say this again. Ladies, I love you. But Houston, we've had a problem for years.